By the end of this video, you will know the exact process of closing home improvement customers or jobs. So, before we get into the video, my name is Anthony and I've personally grown and scaled over 40 different home improvement businesses and added six figures to their monthly revenue. Now, here are some of our clients, as you can see. This here is John. He went from 33,000 a month to 77,000 a month in just 150 days, and this was by partnering with us, and we took him to that stage. This is Tiddy, who went from 12k a month to 82,000 a month in less than 6 months. Simon went from 7,000 a month to 62,000 a month in just under 90 days. Alan went from 12,000 a month to 58,000 a month, and Roman went all the way from zero, from nothing, to 36,000 a month. This here is also Daniel. He is also one of our clients. And yeah, here you can see the Facebook ad system we put into his business working and doing, lots of leads and everything like that. But yeah, that's that. And here are also some of our clients' monthly revenue and screenshots of their monthly revenue. So here you can see 500,000, 100,000, 360,000, and yeah, they're quite a lot of money and six figures above, and this is per month too, so these systems do actually work. Now, this is the process of closing home improvement customers and getting jobs out of them. Now, this, I want to say, is how all of our clients close their leads, their prospects, right? And they've closed pretty much over 8% of their prospects, which is quite a lot. They don't need a million leads. All they need is good quality leads, and they can close them. Even bad quality leads, they can still do a good job with that. But when I say process, what do I mean by process? Because a lot of home improvement business owners think that if they're interested, they'll just pay, right? Which is true to some extent. However, you know, it's not true to some extent, and I'll be explaining that why. But yeah, if we look at this funnel here, you got the Facebook ad, we got the call to action, the VSL, the extracting them and closing them. We are down here. This is what we'll be looking at, this close over here. And by the way, this funnel has proved to make over $1 million for our clients in the home improvement space. So, when I talk about all this stuff about closing and everything, trust us to know that we know what we're doing and this is actually proven to work. Now, there are lots of reasons as to why customers don't close, right? It's not just because of the fact that they aren't interested. They could be interested, but still not end up going with you or anyone for that matter. So it boils down to two main brackets. But before we go into that, it's crucial you know the different types of closes you can make as a business. So there are two types of closes. Number one is inbound, and number one is outbound. Inbound is essentially anything you get from your social media or anything like that. So inbound means they come to you, right? You're standing there and then they walk up to you and they say, "Oh, hey, I want to get my kitchen renovated," right? That is essentially what inbound is. And it typically is an easier sell. Why? It's because when you close an inbound lead, it isn't due to that one time where you reached out to them, but rather the whole lifespan of building a relationship with you, you know? Because if they come to you, most likely they would have looked at your website, they would have looked at your Instagram, they would have looked at your Facebook videos and everything like that. So from watching all of those things, for 2, 3 months, however long it's been, you've nurtured them, you've built a relationship with them, making more likely to buy. And, this builds trust, and anything internal like posting content or IG is inbound, as I said. Now, outbound is, you go to the customer, right? You running Facebook ads, right? You're basically going to the customer and saying, "Hey, this is who I am. This is what I can do for you," right? It's typically a harder sell. Why? Because to the customer, you're a complete stranger, right? A nobody. and there is no trust nor relationship at all. They don't know anything about your business, they don't know anything about you. So for them to make a judgment immediately to work with you or to see if you're, the right fit is much more unlikely than inbound. So think about it this way. You probably get a bunch of DMs on IG from random people asking or pitching to work with you, and you don't work with them, right? You don't, because you don't trust them. Oh, another marketing agency messaging you. You're not going to trust them because you probably don't know who they are. But yeah, it's a harder sell with outbound. And outbound is anything that's like cold calling, DMing people, emailing them, anything that starts with cold essentially. And that is outbound. Now, moving on to the two main brackets as to why you can't close. And yet, by the end of this video, you should be able to close if you take this into action and basically take this information and put it into action. So there are two main things: is a lack of strong value proposition and a failure to address and overcome objections. And these also go hand in hand. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the lack of strong value proposition. So, your offer has to be clearly communicated with, the unique service and the unique value that your business provides. Now, weak value proposition can lead to the objections about price, timing, or even trust. Now, that leads to objection after objection, making it impossible to close. Now, that also goes hand in hand, as I said, with this. And we'll go into the failure to address plus overcome objections now. So you never let the customer leave and end the conversation with, I need to think about it, or I need to speak with whoever they need to speak to, right? You cannot let that happen because it's most of the time it's complete BS. Most of the time they would have already made up their mind, and them just saying, I need to think about it is most likely a way just to say, they just don't want to reject you flat out then, right? So you do really want to, well, even if they do want to think about it, you don't want to let them think about it because let's say, they are interested, you've piqued their interest, you've done a quote for them and they're interested, they kind of want to go with you, but they still need time to think about it because it's a $50,000 project, for example, right? If you do let them think about it, they're going to sit there for the whole rest of the day thinking that £50,000 or dollars is going to go out of their bank account, right? That's all they're going to think about. And then it's going to end up thinking, they're going to end up thinking about negative things. Oh, I'm going to lose 50K. They don't end up thinking about the solution that you offer, which is the renovated kitchen or bathroom. So you do not want to let them, think about it, because if they think about it, they're only going to think about the negative things. So do keep that in mind. And, customer now has lost, may never had in the first place, all trust built with you, meaning you lose out on all the customers' network and they simply go to your competitors, most likely. Now, there's two fixes, obviously, to each of these. So, the first fix for strong value proposition is having these things. So, refining your messaging to highlight the factors as to why you are the number one solution, you are the number one business, not just the features of your service. You want to emphasize, you want to really show your no-brainer offer, right? And you'll see a massive difference, right? Your offer is the rainmaker of your business, essentially. Second thing is also to have a base of authority. Your business, you are the key fix, not them, right? They need you, not the other way around. Think about it that way. Stop thinking about, oh, I need them as a job. No, they need you to fix their kitchen, right? And that also goes hand in hand with pain points, is something I will also talk about here. So, pain points is targeting the pain of the customer. So, if the customer is in need of a new kitchen, right, a renovated kitchen, their pain point would be the fact that their kitchen is bad looking or just old or whatever, right? Their kitchen is that. That is their pain point. And you want to basically attack that. You want to make that pain point known to them. And once you do make that pain point known to them, they will think, okay, I need a solution to this problem. And you are that solution, right? Now, all of a sudden, they need you to fix the solution, not the other way around. And because you are number one, you attract the best customers for your business. And that is very, very simple. Now, moving on to the next thing, which is the fix. So, you want to take control right from the start, lead the conversation all the way, right? Ask the right questions, delve deep into their ambitions and their goals, right? Always ask the questions and ask the right questions. Don't be letting them take control, because then it just leads to chaos. And also uncover hidden pain points, as I said, and understand the situation from A to Z. So understand their whole situation. That also lets you allow you to actually have an understanding of what their pain point is, and if they are the right fit for you and everything like that. Now, with sales, that is pretty much it for this diagram. But with sales, I do want to stress one more thing as well, is you will fail, right? You cannot really get 100% at sales, because there will always be some people that they really just aren't interested. But that doesn't mean you can't get very good at sales. Now, reason I say this is you will fail, right? You will indeed fail. Everyone has failed, but you got to learn from the failures, right? You genuinely, if you don't get a job out of a client, you want to see, okay, why didn't I get a job? Did I target their pain points? Did I do this? Did I do that? You really do want to, do that, because it does take your conversions higher. It does make your percentage higher. That's what all of our clients have basically done, and it's worked. So, yeah, you want to be doing that. Now, that is it for this video on sales, essentially, and how the process of it actually works. Now, you do want to be doing all of these things. You want to remember that. If you want to check out this diagram, then you can click on the link in the description, and you can see there, you can get it for free. You can view it for free, and all the other videos and the diagrams in them, all there for free, as I said, because we do not want to rip you off. But yeah, if you want to see that, then check it out. If not, that is fine. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can let us know in the comments. You can schedule a call with us. We can give you a free game plan. We can partner with you. If you don't want to partner with us, that's fine. But we can give you information, right? If you are stuck, do not hesitate to reach out to us, because we can give you tailored information to your tailored business and the situation you are in. So yeah, with that being said, that is the end of this video.